guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here in front of my favorite selfie wall in my house, and I wanted to give you guys an update on my plant situation. So I have been hauling a lot of plants lately. You guys also, if you've been around a little while, or if you kind of like, you know, peeked back at old videos on my channel, you might have seen that I did a big succulent haul for my garden and like a garden makeover last summer, and a lot of you guys have been like, can you give us an update on how the succulents are doing? Because it did freeze over the winter not that long ago, and a lot of people have been kind of like low-key worried about my plants, which I think is really adorable. We will get to that in this video. I will have an update for you guys on my garden outdoors, but also we have some really great plants on the indoors here. On the indoors. I don't know if you guys follow the Jungalo on Instagram, but I follow the Jungalo on Instagram. I also follow the Jungalo hashtag. Did you guys know you could just follow a Jungalo, like follow a hashtag? I just learned that, I'm adulting. And so I've been getting tons of inspiration, and it's just been the thing that Mike and I want to do lately is just junglify the place. And we get tons of like really great kind of natural sunshine in the house, and it's just really nice to have something that's very alive in here. I'm gonna give you guys a look around at our current situation. Brace yourselves, however, for the fact that I just painted the bathroom, just the back wall behind some hanging plants, pink, and I was going for like a really nice like millennial pink that was gonna like make the plant color green like pop. It is the stuff of nightmares. It is truly one of the most heinous colors of pink I've ever seen on a wall, and so understand that I'm going to probably paint it later today when Mike gets back home from his soccer game. We're gonna go to the hardware store and I'm gonna get something a little peacher, but right now it is like neon nightmare is the color I would call it. So just, you know, bear with me on that. This is life in general. I'm not giving you guys a very, you know, like a polished version of myself, so that's what's going on right now. But I wanted to give you guys like an update and everything because I'm really happy with them, and if you guys are plant people too, then you will probably enjoy this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and commence with the plant sharing. So walking into my living room here, I didn't clean up in preparation for this, so that is my fiance's robe. That's my dog. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Hey, sweetheart. He's like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. And, you know, this is just my normal living room on any daily basis. So this guy we just got. So I went to this place in Austin, and it's everywhere, but it's called At Home. I had never even heard of this, and my neighbor told me about it, and they have these beautiful, like the most insane selection of pots. And so I got this really beautiful pot last weekend, and I think she was like 30 bucks. So this guy is what's called a Majesty Palm, and it has already started to kind of spread its little fronds. This was all one kind of like common consolidated stock when we bought it, and it's kind of starting to like bloom, you could say. And it came with these little friends in it, and I don't know what they are. I hope that they're okay for cats to eat because the cats have been eating them. They're really cute, and it came in a bigger pot, and so I did have to break one of these guys out because, God, I think that thing's like gonna be a tree. I don't know, but apparently I have to kind of keep repotting this yearly, just kind of with a 2-inch wider pot every single time. But this guy is so cute. I love how he looks with everything. Like, he's just so pretty. I also painted my island blue, which I really, really enjoy. It was kind of one of those like moments of like, it's the time, we have to paint it blue. And then we got this light fixture from my mother-in-law for, I think, Christmas, maybe, or maybe housewarming, I'm not sure, but it is so beautiful. I know this is supposed to be a plant tour, but I'm just obsessed with this light fixture. It is from Wayfair. Here's our hilarious, like this thing has the most personality ever. This is our basil plant. We need to probably like plant it outside, but it hasn't been warm enough yet. It is the funniest. It just seems to have like a different angle every single day that it decides that it's going to go in. So he needs like a name. You guys want to help me name the basil plant? Because he's definitely got a lot of personality. All right, next, I don't know what the name of this is off the top of my head, and so I will put it below, but it's beautiful. It's got a flower, it blooms, it has these really pretty kind of like hot pink blooms to it, and I bought this also at that store At Home. I thought it was really interesting because this guy was like 50 bucks for the stand, but it looks just like the one from West Elm that's like 100, so pretty proud of that. But yeah, this guy is so cute, isn't he? I just think he's so pretty. It's got the really pretty kind of magenta to the leaves, and it's just like really deep and pretty, goes nicely with that gold. Guys, let me know what color you think I should paint this wall. As you see, we've got some paint chips here. Mike wants to paint it kind of this like tangerine color, behind there. And then I'm kind of leaning towards this blue. But these plants are the ones, these actually, they came over from the last house. And so we've got my little cactus friend here. And then we've got this really pretty kind of like aloe and succulent situation that was a housewarming gift. And then this is one that I bought a while back at a place, I think East Austin Succulents is what it's called. And I potted him in this like not very pretty pot. I got it off of Amazon, but it does the trick, you know? I kind of like I like the kind of crinkly paper looking one on this one. And they just, I don't know, they're troopers. They just like hang out and do a really good job up there. And I just like being able to kind of like walk in and all of them be just like all little ducks in a row up there. I think they're so cute. All right, and then we got this guy, and he is a pygmy palm of some persuasion that is also cat safe. I made sure that all of these are cat safe because the cats are going to chew on any plant that we have in the house. All of these need a ton of water and a ton of light with the exception of the succulents that I just showed you guys. And so it's been kind of a new experience for me. My friend told me to download an app. I forget what it's called, but I will also put that on screen. And it basically tells you how to water and take care of all your plants on a certain schedule. And so it's very helpful for that. But I love this guy. I think he's so pretty. It just kind of brings a little bit of like tropical, hey buddy. A little bit of like tropical, almost like Florida in here. I love this pot. It's got this nice kind of geometric thing going on. And I think this guy was another $30 maybe at that place at home. And I really, really like that place. It's kind of like what I would call full price home goods. It's not cheap, but they have like an insane selection. So there's really just not enough Ollie on my channel. You're really not even doing anything, you're just making noise. So those are the plants in here. This is the bedroom, don't look at that, it's very dirty. So this, brace yourself, is the most nightmarish pink of all time. Ooh boy, I hate it. So these are a couple of plants that, they were kind of my first babies that I bought recently from a place in town, I believe called the Fox Den in Austin, and they're these really pretty air purifying plants. And so they're really great. They grow really well in here because it stays kind of a little more humid, but I love that they kind of like hang down. I like the effect that you get in the mirror. I just think that it's really pretty, but this color of pink is just, it's giving me hives. I can't stand it. It needs to be a little bit more peach. The gray like pots too are also, they were like $7.99 each at home. And ever since I've had this like bathtub situation, I've like wanted it to be like plants coming from the ceiling. And so now that I've got hanging plants, I just want more hanging plants. You know what I mean? Like I want to put one there, like over the toilet paper, I guess. I don't know. A feature over the toilet paper. And oh yeah, and then here are my boobs and butts. So this is kind of the like pinks that I wanted to, like this pink right here on the boobs. Those are the colors that I kind of wanted to like reflect in this. And as you can see, we got like, I don't know, like fever dream pink. I don't know what's going on. And then this is the one that I told you guys I had to kind of move out of that pot because he was sharing a bigger pot with all those other three. He didn't fit, unfortunately, but now he gets his own little pot in here and he gets to be super happy with his like, you know, very personal dose of sunshine. And like I said, this thing might end up being a tree. I have no idea. Those look like tree leaves to me. So if you guys know what that is, let me know. I love this pot. They make all of these little pots with like the little boobs on them. And then this is actually, these are just babies that came off of that big guy in the pot that I said was kind of ugly in the living room. And so they just kind of like fell out. And when I just stuck them in this pot like a couple of years ago and they just thrive. I like never even water it. You can see it's kind of broken off because Bruce, our little jerk cat, this one, our room's a mess. This little guy, he likes to destroy succulents. They're his favorite. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Let me take you outside and show you my Pokemans. No, my succulent garden update. It's a beautiful day in Austin, Texas, you guys. So, we do have some casualties. This guy got frozen. But you can see that he is trying to come back, okay? So it's not pretty, but the middle is green and he's trying to come back. Whereas like other ones here are really crushing it. Like everything froze, But this sandy, loamy soil is really, really helping make all these things come back. Like this guy's gorgeous. Look at him. He's going to be huge. This thing has like doubled in size since I planted it. These are absolutely flourishing. And basically like now that we've got all of this sort of like groundwork going, I feel like, you know, just sort of like things that are low to the ground. The next thing that I want to do, Mike asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday, like what I wanted like present wise, and I kept saying nothing, we're getting married, blah blah. He's like, what do you want? And so then I told him, well, I just want to get some plants for out front. So if you just take me kind of on a little plant shopping spree and we get some taller plants, then that is good enough for my birthday. So this I bought yesterday. This was my present to Mike because he makes absolutely the world's most delicious roasted chicken with rosemary and lemon. And we always end up buying rosemary. You probably saw it in there on the window. And so yesterday I was at Home Depot and spent a big $13 and got us a rosemary bush and I planted it. And I think that he is really cute. And then we have these other little space plants. You know, I'm not really sure what these are called anymore. I know that that one's called a yucca. And my yucca, like, he was completely flat to the ground. It's kind of interesting how they, like, conserve all of their needs, like, when it's cold outside. This thing flattened completely down on the ground and it's starting to come back up. So plants are super interesting, man. They just find a way. I'm, like, completely shocked that the only ones that I really lost in all the freeze was, like, this guy, and he's still trying to come back. You can see. And then, even my hens and chicks, I was like so sure. Actually, I don't know what that is, but she's dead. But even my hens and chicks, look, it looks like it was like dead and then she's coming back. I'm very proud of these little guys. So I'm gonna probably do another kind of haul. Here's another hens and chicks that was gonna die and he's coming back. I'm really proud of them. That is the current plant situation. If I repaint that pink wall that's such a hot nightmare, I will include that at the end of this video, but I just know that you guys enjoy this. I really enjoy it. If you guys are plant people, let me know. And if there are any other kind of like indoor plants that you guys think are really, really great for, like, they look really pretty, they're easy to take care of, they're inexpensive, whatever, throw that down in the comments. Let me know, because these are the kinds of things that I'm just like really excited about right now. It's just kind of like art, plants, and painting walls and gardening. And there's nothing better. When I need to really zen out, there's really nothing better than going and digging my hands in the dirt. It's so gratifying, and I will just go and hang out with my plants sometimes. You know what I mean? I'll just talk to them, wake up in the morning, hey buddy, how you doing? You thirsty? You hungry? You know, like it's so nice to have something in here that's just so alive, besides all of the critters, which we didn't see per monster this go around. Sorry about that. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to keep hanging out with me on this channel for more compelling content like this, then hit the button down below and subscribe. Would love it if you did. And if you guys want, I can keep kind of updating you on my plant and art situation and stuff like that if you're interested. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick little video today. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.